I think there's another side of church hurt that we haven't really talked about. It's sort of neglect, kind of this sort of umbrella of those three things, like neglect, ignorance, and a lack of authenticity. And I think that that's where the people who have left the church, who are either out there or maybe even are kind of giving it like another glancing look back, right? I think that's their experience, is that what they heard up on the stage and what they observed from the life of the person speaking it weren't matching, or what they experienced from a family member who claimed to be Christian and went to church every day or every week, or however frequently they go. But then, like, we hear the stories. I've heard pastors talking about how you can be in church on Sunday praising God Sunday morning, go to brunch, and then you're cursing out the waiter and not leaving a tip because your pancakes weren't cooked right, or whatever it was, right? But I think there's a lot of people who have witnessed this duplicity, where who I claim to be and who I really am are different things. And so the Bible being weaponized against people, and all this fire and brimstone, and like, well, if you don't get your life straight, you're going to be going to hell. And it's like, well, sounds like I'm probably going there, so I might as well just go out and enjoy this world, right? In the meantime. And I think that's where a lot of people have been. And I think that it's now coming to a place where God is exposing the church for just all of these things, right? This neglect and this hardness, sort of this Phariseeism, really is what it is, because that's really what we can compare it to in the Bible. Is there's just been a lot of self-righteousness, a lot of Phariseeism. And I know, even for me personally, before knowing Jesus, that was the thing that kept me uninterested in church. Is like, they're self-righteous, they're hypocrites, so I don't want to go and them tell me how bad I am and all this stuff. Like, I already know, I don't need you to tell me. And so when I actually went to church and I experienced the love, because I went, and met some people who had the love of Jesus, it completely turned that around for me. And I think we're in a time now where the church is coming under judgment, and we're seeing that, and we're seeing where there are a lot of churches that are declining, and there are a lot of churches that are growing, and both are happening at the same time.